Hello, and welcome back to the sixth and final episode of the Sandfort Sessions here with Pryce and I. We're with two special guests today, and we're going to let them introduce each other.
This is my great friend, Evan Brauns. He is a fifth year here at Iowa. He was previously at Belmont, and some three fun facts about him. His mother makes the absolute best food I've had.
The best.
Thank you, Mom.
Two, big-time Christian.
Oh, yes.
Most important.
Powered by Jesus.
And three, he's just an all-around fun guy.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
Well, thank you, Carter. This is Carter Kingsbury, fourth-year player for the Hawkeyes from Ponca, Nebraska. Three fun facts about Carter is he was born in Cincinnati.
Sure.
And who didn't know that?
My girlfriend.
How long have you guys been dating?
Long enough.
He spent a year post-grad after high school.
Sure.
And he is the most phenomenal guitar player
He doesn't mean that.
I've ever met in my
It
life.
is actually incredible.
Truly
Really
incredible.
good.
Great man. Super happy to be here with him.
Sure.
Yes, super happy to have you guys on. Finally, it's been too long.
Thank you guys for finally agreeing.
Oh, my gosh.
Okay, so
Yeah.
Evan, let's start off with you. So Carter mentioned it, Belmont. Take us through your decision-making process through high school. What made you go to Belmont, and just kind of share some stories or memories you have at Belmont, and or eventually what made you move on from Belmont.
Sure. Yeah. So, my recruitment. So I'm from Iowa City. Everybody in here knows that. But recruitment was good. It was, Belmont got in on me like pretty early. I think I was like 16 when they first started texting me, and I don't know. They just stayed consistent, I guess. They had a really simple message that they cared about people, and they played good basketball, to be honest. They won a lot of games. And then as it got closer, I got closer to decision, I guess. A couple schools fell out, and Belmont just stayed consistent. They strong message. It's a good Christian school. I mean, they cared about my faith, and that was important to me and my family. And so, I just decided to go there. Committed a couple months before I still had some time on the table, but I just felt good about it, and I enjoyed a good senior year of high school and went down there for my freshman year. And it was a weird year, COVID was going on, so I got there a month late. And then we were the only students on campus for the first 3 weeks of school. Only the basketball teams were there. So just us and the women's team, no one else was allowed on campus. So it was super weird first experience. I'm lucky I had like good roommates, my other two teammates, because otherwise it would have been really tough. But so the freshman year, it was a good year, played a decent amount, learning a lot. Our team was really good. We won 26 games, lost 3 times. Super fun year. And then, I got to come home after that year, reset, which was really nice. And then sophomore year rolled around. That was my first summer session in college. It was my sophomore year. So we did kids camp, got the summer experience, which was super unique. Everyone knows how much of a grind the summer is. You're waking up, do kids camp all day, then practice. Had a good sophomore year again, and I actually played less than my freshman year, my second year, which was weird, but a lot of stuff went into that. And it was another good year for our team, though. I had a really good record, fighting for conference championships. And after my second year, I went on a mission trip to Alaska. A couple of my teammates went up there with me, and some volleyball players. Super fun experience. And then, I don't know. After I had that experience in Alaska and I was coming into my third year, I just kind of realized being away from home was pretty hard for me. I'm pretty close to my family and my friends from high school and stuff, and so it was just getting to be a lot. And so I just went into that year open-minded to what might happen after that season. And fortunately for me, I had a successful year on the court. I was a starter for most of the year, played majority minutes. Team was good again, won 20 games, playing for conference championships. But I felt like I had left a lot of other things out there. Like I said, I just was missing a different aspect of it. I used to think when I was freshman, sophomore, if I played more, then everything else would figure itself out. but it was kind of the opposite, where like the more I played, the more I realized how like it wasn't solving the problems off the court. And so because I had a good enough year, I hopped in the portal after that season, my third season, and a lot of schools reached out. It was a really busy couple weeks for me. Like immediately, I told them I was transferring on like a Thursday, and the portal didn't open till Monday. They did submit paperwork and stuff. So then literally as soon as 8 a.m., I was getting coffee with my roommate. 8 a.m. rolls by. It was like immediately like 20 texts like within the first 2 minutes. Just like boom, 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 boom. I'm so-and-so from this school. And then you start getting like DMs, start getting emails. Like they're getting all your contact info in like the weirdest ways possible. And so then I'm trying to like sift through all these people. But luckily I already had a relationship. With me and Patrick played together in high school, so like it made it really, that communication was really easy, and I just decided that I wanted to play here. You know, even though my role is lesser than it was at when I was at Belmont, I just feel like it's checking boxes in my life that like the basketball part just can't check for you. And I've met a lot of really nice people. Like having you guys around has been like the greatest blessing, and like my family. So it's been good, man.
Yeah. All right, Mr. Kingsbury, you are the leading scorer in Ponca high school basketball history over
Big honor.
over Logan Kingsbury, who is he's a good coach at East Carolina, and
An even better man, Logan, if you're watching.
I miss Logan. Anyways, just kind of go through your journey. It was a little different than the typical journey, but I mean, a ton of kids are going post-grad now. Just kind of talk about that for
Yeah, so my
people that don't
initial
know.
senior year was at Ponca was 2020, so COVID hit in March. So we took a couple weeks off, and then the summer before that was probably the biggest AAU summer going into my senior year, and I had shoulder surgery, so I wasn't able to do anything that summer either. So we were kind of looking at options. I had a Division II offer at Wayne State. Shout out Coach Dre. And but I went on a visit there, didn't think it was great, and then had a couple other NAIA things, and I thought about walking on at either Nebraska or maybe Tulane. We had a connection down there. Decided it really wasn't for me, so then my dad's friend who's in Ohio, he had some connections through Chris Mack, who's at College of Charleston now. He got us connected with some prep schools on the East Coast. Brewster's where I ended up, but Hargrave Military Academy was another one, but did not want to really go through the military aspect of it.
Get that?
So went to Brewster in September, I believe, and the COVID rules were pretty tight up there, so I had to go quarantine there. There was 4 of us there, I think. It was me, and then a kid that lives on the West Coast. Devin Carter was one of them, who's on the Kings now. But we quarantined there for 2 weeks, so I got to know those guys, and then the rest of campus came and basically just practice. It was like another high school. I got 2 high school diplomas, no big deal. But,
Pretty cool deal.
yeah, so I did a couple college courses, but then like I retook physics, which I had just taken at Ponca, so I was really good at it the second time. But, yeah, we had some open gyms, but they were mostly recorded. Coaches couldn't come watch us, and then our regular season was only 7 games. We won the knapsack. Lots of open gyms. I got contacted by American University within the first month, I think, of them just, I guess, watching film. So I did a online tour with them. It took about half hour, and they offered me. It was kind of hard to tell what the campus was like, and I wasn't sure I wanted to live in D.C., so kept on with the season. I had some knee trouble, so I think I was out for the first 3 games of our 7, and then got to play the other 4. So that was nice, but then around April or March, we found out we couldn't have our season, or they weren't letting teams from New England compete for the prep school national championship. So a bunch of us went home and finished school online, so that's what I did. Then for a couple months, I didn't really know what I was going to do. My dad reached out to Jess Settles, who got him in contact with Fran, and then Fran offered preferred walk-on spot, and I didn't really have many other options, so I thought it was the best for me.
Yeah. And Carter showed up, was supposed to live with a kid named Muhammad, who was supposed to be in his dorm room.
So Muhammad Omer, Omer, O-M-E-R, was a guy. He was my roommate. Never met him.
Not on the basketball team.
Never came. But come semester, they told me to clean up as if he was coming, and I did. He never came.
And he paid his half.
He paid his half. He paid his half.
You got a dorm room to yourself. Great Wi-Fi.
Sure.
Great room. Great
Yes.
space.
So much room for activities.
So much room.
We did so much in the dorms. We would, me, you, and Sid we chipped. We sat on the couches.
We chipped?
Yeah, over Christmas. Remember we were kind of in the hallway just hitting some golf balls around?
I believe it.
Peyton, who was your roommate?
My roommate was Riley Mulvey, formerly from the
knapsack.
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 Yes.
He has to sleep 10 hours. And it's I've never seen anything like it. The way that he sleeps is like, he's like the LeBron James of sleeping.
Truly is, yeah.
Like I'd run the vacuum. We had 10 people in my room. He was the greatest. He is the greatest of all time.
He says
Yes.
he can fall asleep whenever he
He
wants.
can. He can just.
On command.
On command.
The first night that we were on campus, the first night that we moved in together, we went over to Patrick and Connor's house, and we're watching the NBA playoffs because they were all delayed because of COVID. So it's like early June. It's probably, I think we had a lift the next day at like 9 a.m., we'll say. So it gets to about 10, and Riley's got to get to 10 hours, right? So he sleeps on that little couch that they've got over by the Christmas tree.
That's a nice couch.
He says, "All right, guys," and kind of threw up the piece and was knocked out.
On the futon?
Yes.
Little one? Oh.
The little one right by the door.
To the right of the tree.
Yeah. And everyone was like laughing, like they thought he was like being funny. No, he was out.
Till morning.
No, they woke him up, like it took a lot, but we woke him up and like took him back to the dorms. But
So he doesn't need 10 hours straight.
no,
You can break it up into
He
seconds.
can break it up. Yeah,
What?
he does that. Because like when we come home from games, and if he's got class the next morning, he'll sleep on the flight. That's 3 hours. Stop, then get 7 at home. He's had some really impressive runs.
Would you guys rather be able to fall asleep on command like Riley, or be able to put your body and make it like full so you don't need to eat on command? Or vice versa with being hungry whenever you want.
Eating is one of the only joys I have.
Couldn't agree more, Carter.
So
I
I would
would
like
agree.
to sleep on command.
sleep on command.
Yes.
Okay.
So-
So and it can be you can make yourself hungry whenever you want to.
I'd be so fat. I'd be so big.
You have both options here.
Okay, let's say like I'm full. Do I get like nutritional value from feeling full, or am I just like I just feel full so I won't eat?
Let's say that you get all the right nutrients. You don't need any, it's no
Oh.
junk food. It's all
Yeah.
the right stuff.
I'm how much money I
Or
would say.
perfect
Finally
sleep.
lose my love handles. Maybe.
They don't go away.
Those pesky love handles.
They're like just a part of me for life.
I don't want to part with them at this point.
I've been around a long time.
I was trying to think of something to compare falling asleep on command to, and I couldn't. So that's the only thing I came up with.
Maybe like teleportation. I don't know.
Well, obviously, you'd probably pick teleportation. That's pretty sweet.
Yeah, compared to sleeping all the time,
Yeah.
Well,
can't do much.
I mean, sleeping you kind of teleport to your own little land. I don't know.
Could be scary. Like you're watching them smile. Watched Smile last night.
Smile. Man.
Smile 2 tonight.
Going to see Smile 2
On that
tonight.
note, let's talk about what we do when we're on road trips.
Oh, man.
Let's go over that for
man.
the viewers.
Oh yeah, sure.
So last year we watched numerous horror movies.
Suggested
before
by
games.
Evan Brauns.
Evan Brauns is the horror movie king. We do not recommend any of these,
Not
despite what Evan
Not
says.
even one. No.
So before, I want to say we played Northwestern. We got a huge win.
Big win.
We did win.
Huge win.
And what did we watch before that game?
The night before, I believe we watched the movie Hereditary, and it was one
Scariest
of the worst
movie I've ever
experiences
seen.
of my life.
It never gets better. Either. No.
I was looking up in the corner of the wall the entire night.
Every room you're here.
It was a yeah, but I did sleep well, and obviously we all slept well because we went out and performed.
We performed.
And we won.
Form.
So
Wow.
That hotel was a little weird too. They had like the boxed-in windows and everything, and
yeah,
Right.
We
yeah,
won.
We did.
what other movies did we watch?
we watched another
one?
whatever it's called.
Midsummer.
Midsummer.
Yes.
Oh,
The
that,
8:13
Carter did-
studio.
Carter got 45 minutes into Midsummer.
Midsummer was absolutely terrible.
It's the
That
slowest
was the wor-
starting movie I've ever watched.
Truly an amazing.
Man.
We watched Leave the World Behind.
Oh, great
The
movie.
best 2 hours of a movie of all time, followed by the worst 30.
That is an accurate description.
It's on Netflix. I'd suggest it.
I would
think
too. The first 2 hours are worth it.
It's so worth it.
Yeah.
But that last 30 is brutal.
Yeah.
So what's your guys' favorite story from a road trip? We'll start with Mr. Kingsbury. Of all the 4 years we've had, you can be funny. Let's go funny category to start.
Oh man, funny category. There's so many inappropriate stories that we could talk about. Funny category. The one time AA, I won't say what happened, but in Illinois, that was fun for me.
That was awful. Worst experience of my life.
Austin Ash took Peyton's phone and made some texts
To
to others.
yeah, to others. Carter was holding me down on the bed.
I allegedly was holding him down on the bed. And we sent the text, and nothing happened. Nothing came from it. So it was a big mess.
I get back to my phone and read messages that say, "From me, you are the most beautiful woman in the world.
Yeah, that's tough.
I can't believe God made you so beautiful."
Two for two.
And a couple others like
At least
that.
they're really nice. You know,
They
you
were
guys
really,
were
no, there
nice.
was nothing inappropriate. It was just
Gentlemen.
If I'm a woman,
Really
I
out
see a
there.
nice, genuine guy.
yeah. They were all deleted within
just trying
5
to help
minutes. I'm really sorry to those who were affected.
It's like a hurricane.
It was not for me.
Oh, it's terrible.
Evan.
I
let's
have
hear
no
it.
hard feelings for any of them, just AA.
Sure. I have one that immediately comes to mind. This is from last season, Hawkeye season. So about halfway through the year, me and Pryce so they split us up, roommates. They give us roommates. I mean, there's like a sheet, and it's just like, these are your roommates. And the same ones every week, or every game. And me and Pryce just decided to just start switching cards so we could room together every trip. And it started off solid, and then it would just slowly went down for me as the weeks went on.
I know where this is going.
I think the worst one for me was, we were just talking about this the other day,
Yep,
too.
we
It was
were.
fresh
I know
on
what
the
you're
mind.
talking
I don't
about.
remember what team it was we were
I don't
playing.
remember which road trip.
It might have been Illinois, because we were in like a nicer hotel, I think.
Yeah. That might have been
And Pryce kept telling me about this paper he had to do. He told me at like 1 p.m. and he had this huge block of time on this trip to do the paper. And so he was like, man, Evan, like, I really gotta do this paper. So I'd be like, oh yeah, just do it now so we can watch a movie or something later. And then he was like, nah, I don't want to do it. I don't want to do it. And then we got to like post-film meal or like dinner or whatever. And Bryce was telling me how he still didn't do the paper. And we just started talking about movies. And then we watched like one of our scary movies. And it was late. It was like midnight, I guess. I mean, on the road, you know, like that's late. I wanted to sleep, even though like I didn't really play, so it didn't really matter. But I wanted to go to sleep. And Bryce just looks over at me. He's like, oh man, I still gotta do that paper. So he was like, I rolled over on my side, and all I could hear was the Bryce is doing his paper.
That's just brutal.
I got so mad.
And you told me that's the most mad at me you've ever been. Just the clicking of my keyboard. As you, yeah.
And then what did you do to
I went
solve
to the
problem?
bathroom, sat on the toilet, and did the paper. Yep.
Yeah, that's probably my
Grinded it out. Got to bed at a good time.
Yeah, that's a good one.
And you said it went downhill. It went uphill.
No.
Oh, the memories.
great
So
memory.
funny. Great
We had a
times.
great Clash Royale rivalry going.
Oh, man. If I was beating you, then these two over here would gang up on me and say I was cheating.
Evan's service, he has terrible
Terrible
phone service.
service.
He's lagging.
I would lag on the bus, and Carter would back me up,
He's lagging.
and then
Yeah.
Price would take advantage.
Yeah, Clash Royale is just a game you play against each other. It's, like,
Oh,
I don't know, 5-minute games.
a
And
war.
we would have a lot of battles, and it'd get heated sometimes. But
Absolutely. Yeah.
While this was going on, me and Carter were either playing Word Hunt or 20 Questions. Every bus trip.
yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The best one I ever had was fingernails. And Dalton in front of me, he got it, the camera guy. Carter never got it. We were at Michigan State 2 years ago.
I asked about 30 questions.
Yeah, it was like
I did not get
35
it.
questions. Didn't get it. You guys want to ask us some questions?
Oh, we're gonna ask them some
You want
questions.
to go into that segment?
Some questions.
They've been talking about how they're going to flip the
We're gonna
script
flip
on
the
us,
interview on 'em.
and they're going to interview us. Let's see if
Oh,
they
man.
do.
Welcome back to Carter and Evan's podcast.
to
We'll figure it out.
guys in a pod.
This is brought to you by
Bank of Dixon County.
the Bank of Dixon County, for the people. That's their slogan. And the Iowan at Estella's, unbelievable. I had it for the first time the other day. Truly, like, life-changing.
Phenomenal burrito.
Yeah.
I'm getting it next time. I'm
You got to get the
Yep.
you got to get the veggie mix out of there, though.
You don't have to add that.
What?
You don't have to add that.
Well, I mean, it just that's the Payton, the Iowan / Payton, no veggie mix.
Okay.
Really good. Okay, let's begin.
So, being brothers, obviously, comes with many challenges.
Lots.
Lots of challenges. Is there a moment or moments where you guys were just like not on speaking terms? Like something happened. Was there ever kind of a moment or something happened where you guys were like, because I know I have two brothers, and they do something like.
I have some brothers as well.
Oh well,
A few.
how many?
A few.
Okay. There was ever anything that, you felt like just between you guys something happened, like an event, you guys just couldn't fight for
Partial
a long
falling
time?
out.
There's
falling out.
There's probably been a lot.
Okay.
Whenever we'd have a basketball game, and I'd be losing or didn't like a call or something, because we had our own calls.
Oh, sure.
It'd always end in just brutality.
We have a video that sometimes we watch over of us playing one-on-one, and you can see me get a steal on him or something, and then I go up for a shot, and he just clotheslines me. And I'm down on the ground crying, and then I go attack him. And so, yeah, there's definitely a lot of those moments.
Yeah.
I don't
This
know.
year I threw a poker chip at him back in old 300.
I watched that happen.
That was
Oh,
Carter's
I do
fault,
remember that.
actually.
It was my fault. I'd Payton in a chokehold.
Oh, yeah, that was in the summer.
Yeah, that was
And why'd you have him in a chokehold? Because he kept betting.
because I was raising the pot. I'm
kept
the bad
raising-
call.
No,
I'm the bad guy.
He kept raising. Carter put him in a chokehold a little too hard. Payton claims he was about to pass out.
I was almost foaming
and
at the
somehow
mouth.
it ends up with me getting a poker chip chucked at. I don't know.
Oh, that was brutal. He
Yeah.
left the room, I think. On that.
I
Yep,
did, yeah.
he just left. So
We called it a night.
there's been moments like that. Yeah, I don't know.
It was a lot when we were younger. Not so
Yeah.
much anymore.
We're mature guys.
Now we're on the same team.
That makes it better for
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah.
Carter, your turn. It could be a quick question.
I don't have any quick questions. Let me think.
You guys are wearing some great shirts today, by the way.
Oh, thank you.
Love
Freedom.
those.
Freedom and Jesus, they kind of go hand in hand.
Given. Shout out the troops.
You get deep into the biblical lore. Jesus is freedom, but we don't have to talk.
I have a question. I am the head coach of UTEP football on the college football video game. Not sure if you've heard of them.
Minors.
So you're in your
two-
second year and you're going into your
Year two,
into
we've
the
lost
playoff.
2 games. Lost to ECU, Coach Logan Kingsbury, shout out Carvers Bay, and Ohio
man.
State in the playoff. If you two were to play against each other, what team would you be, and what would be the outcome? And have you played against each other?
It's actually funny. We're in a dynasty right now. We're about to play.
And you are.
I am the Iowa Hawkeyes.
I am the Nebraska Cornhuskers.
No, you're Miami.
I am the Miami Hurricanes. I am the Miami Hurricanes. Yeah, we are 1-1 currently.
Oh, what happened?
It was actually all I played Reed Grant, home a friend from back home.
Best
he just
point
runs
guard
screens.
in the rack.
He runs these broken plays.
So your D-line's not disciplined.
He's Iowa State, which is funny because I played Iowa State.
How'd that go?
We got so many discipline. It's disciplined Iowa football. We won 41-16.
Sure, sounds
A couple pick sixes. We beat Texas, but simply because Texas's Wi-Fi wasn't working.
So big matchup. Big matchup coming up.
Coming up, yes.
Okay.
So we'll see.
Yeah, I would be Iowa. Yeah.
Can I ask another question?
You can ask
I was thinking about this as you guys.
You have to ask them.
Can I ask you?
It's our show. No. You have to ask them for.
Oh,
it's our show.
sorry. Right, you guys are on the two guys in a
Two guys.
podcast.
No, bottom of the barrel boys.
Oh my gosh. Anyway, Triple B's, bottom of the barrel boys. Luke Paquetta is somewhere.
Shout out Luke, team captain.
Well, also so for the fans out there watching, let's preface this. Me, Carter, and Luke are on the team. You wouldn't believe it, but yes, we're on the team.
We are.
And we're kind of like the shadow captains. So basically how it works, and Carter can add to this if he wants, but we let Peyton, Owen, Josh Dix, like those guys kind of like take the publicity.
They're big me guys.
Correct.
We're huge we guys.
Selfless. And we're in the shadows. We're running disciplinary actions. Like, we're setting team rules.
Yes.
Guys are on time. Like,
Always.
When there's a problem on the team, coach kind of calls us three. And,
And then the media comes, talks to Fred. I talked to Peyton. I talked to Rob. I talked to Owen. But really,
it's me, Carter, Luke. And so in the summer, we really set the tone. And coach saw that. He's like, wow, these are like...
that tone is set.
Yeah. But I think instead of seeing our faces, for some reason he was seeing Owen, Peyton...
It's weird.
Brock. I don't know what.
It was weird.
I don't know what happened.
Well, where's
there.
your question in all this?
Let's move on. Yeah, sorry. I just had to get that clarified. What animal would you guys be?
What animal would I be?
That's a good question.
In what scenario?
Yeah.
Just in life?
Okay,
Yeah. No, let's fight to the death.
In a fight to the death? I would be a lion.
Okay, lion's a good one. There you go. You're back on track.
Why a lion?
So that could be like my friend Mufasa. Shout out Chase Des.
Shut up, teacher Beatrice in Swahili class.
I'd be something that could fly. So, how about a hawk?
Oh.
Wow.
Rest easy when you have the Bug Man's top-rated defense protecting your home and business, providing maintenance and prevention treatments for any problem.
Call today for a free quote. 563-554-BUGS, proudly serving the Hawkeye State since 2008.
We could do some lightning questions.
Let's do it.
I'll
Back
give
and
you
forth.
lightning
Let's
answers.
bounce.
We're off
I
the
need
bottom of
quick
the barrel,
answers.
boys. We're back to the Sandfort Sessions.
Okay. Favorite movie? Go.
Lone Survivor.
Lord of the Rings.
Which one?
Extended.
Second one, extended edition.
How long is that movie?
3 hours, 27 minutes. I was
Okay.
watching it a couple weeks ago.
Who's your favorite athlete of all time?
Tim Tebow. Man of
LeBron
God.
James. Maybe man of God, I'm not sure.
Okay. Who is your favorite? Oh, your turn.
No.
No, your turn.
Favorite place to eat?
Iowa City?
In Iowa City, yeah.
Dallas.
Estella's.
Who is the favorite teammate you've ever played with?
Evan Brauns.
Carter Kingsbury.
Okay, good answer.
Most fun game you've ever been a part of?
I played in, we lost.
We won at Rutgers.
That's true. That was pretty fun. Big Ten championship though. Freshman
That's-
year.
That's a good
Good
one.
answer. Mine's Murray State at home. Set the record for blocks in a game.
How many?
Ooh.
7.
Wow.
7.
Rare.
Wow.
Wow, that's impressive.
It was a fun game, yeah. I peaked.
Oh, you're coming back up.
I'm trying.
Okay. Favorite road trip in the Big Ten? Overall road trip.
Easy answer, Indiana.
I agree.
Okay.
Or Purdue.
Assembly halls.
That wasn't very fun.
That was not fun. Michigan State. That was
Okay,
really fun.
that was a lot of fun. Northwestern was fun. Hereditary with a win.
Yeah, that's overall. But me and Price had a blast at Indiana.
Oh, so fun.
Dude in the band was talking some
Oh
smack
my
to
gosh.
us. He's like, "Oh, you guys don't play." So
Oh, I have the same amount of points as you. Well,
what am I
that's
supposed
true.
to? Yeah, I mean, well, okay, kicking me while I'm down, but still a lot of fun.
I had a steal. He didn't have a steal.
Hey, guys.
What dinosaur would you be if you had the choice?
T-Rex.
Okay. Any explanation?
No.
or- Good.
The biggest and baddest man.
It's true. I'd go with the long neck, the Brontosaurus. Is that the one with the really long
Oh,
neck?
what a kind heart.
Brontos. Is that LeBron?
Is that-
Those things were.
Dinosaur?
I think it's like Evan Brontosaurus.
Oh,
Wow.
wow, that was good.
Yeah.
It's a deep
That's why I
choice.
said
That's
that.
Nice.
Yeah. What's your favorite class at the University of Iowa?
Swahili.
Not close.
Acting.
Nice.
How's that going?
It's going really well, actually. I have a scene coming up in a month. I had to memorize all my lines still, but
Does your character have a name?
Wes.
Wes.
Yeah.
Give Wes.
Are you guys going to be a part of like a
West.
play or something?
Yeah, it's part of a play. Yeah.
Can I watch?
No live audience, but I'll record it if you want to.
Okay.
Later.
I would love to look at it.
Yeah, I'm pretty excited about
Better get into it.
it. Yeah. We actually, this morning I had acting class, and the teacher said they did a really good job. So.
If you were going to play another sport, what would you play? You couldn't play basketball.
Football.
Football.
You guys would be great football players.
Carter,
Carter was a great football player.
Yeah, I was about to say, Carter was
Carter is a great football player.
still.
I haven't
great
seen
mind.
his skills.
I'd love to play again.
Yeah.
Revive
Guitar,
it.
football, golf,
What can't
piano.
I imagine you as a Carson Steele type player in the NFL. If you went into the NFL.
Dog?
Yeah.
Would that be a good
Just
explanation?
a big, strong,
Yeah.
owns alligators. Like it's
Nobody empties the dishwasher better than Carter either. It's unbelievable.
Forks go where the forks go.
All right, well, let's move on to our final segment
Okay.
where we are definitely still sponsored by the Iowan. So good.
No veggies, please.
Shout out
Bug Man.
Estella's Fresh Mix
Shout out
and the
to
Bug
Bug
Man,
Man.
Liquid Death. It's the best 3 companies in the U.S.
World, maybe.
so they were asking about They're asking about this board. They didn't know what it was for. Makes you think, have they ever seen an episode? Which they answered no. So, what we do at the end of every episode, you draw up. You are down by 2 points with the ball anywhere you want. Side, top, baseline.
We'll take it on the side.
Drop a play. You can. You
Who
guys
are
can
our
do it
players?
together. You can do it.
Work
by yourself.
together.
We're doing it together.
I'm gonna give you a scenario. I'm gonna walk you through it. Okay.
I love scenarios.
It's the end of the year. We are on the road at Nebraska. Payton Sandfort is out.
We're fighting for a double bye.
Owen Freeman is out. We are fighting for the Big Ten championship.
Food poisoning. Gotcha.
Alfredo.
You have to draw up a play to win the game. One of you two has to
Fran?
take the shot.
Where'd Fran go?
Fran was in
ejected.
another stare
He's
down.
ejected.
So he didn't get ejected, but he's just busy.
He's busy.
Okay.
He's currently staring.
Yeah.
Jack Brandt hands me the board. I say,
Yeah.
Evan, get over here. We got to draw something up.
Draw it
Going
up.
to me or you? Let's do it.
One of us has to be in.
How much time do we have left?
You have 10 seconds to
You
go.
both have to be in the game.
You know what? You
Mark
can
the
set the
last.
time. How much time's left?
I would like to take the ball out.
Okay.
You might utilize me later. I haven't decided.
I think we should.
After you draw it, make sure you show the camera.
Sure.
One of the cameras.
Should I write your-
Probably that camera right there.
Just
Is that right,
just,
Whit?
just put me right here.
Yep.
Yeah.
Kaka. is
Kaka
here.
has the ball.
Okay. So Brock's in.
Both of these guys are lefties, by the way. While they're drawing this up, I will say that our freshman year, we had 9 guys that shot righty and wrote lefty.
I write right-handed.
I write left-handed.
Carter writes right-handed. He
Fuck.
swings a golf club left-handed.
That's
Okay.
really weird.
Me, you,
Okay.
Price.
Okay. I'm gonna write our
Peyton's
roster
dead.
up here.
Peyton's dead.
Price.
Peyton
is
Brock.
dead.
Put Brock in.
So I'll put Peyton. Put X. Dead.
Good.
Brock's in.
Yeah, Brock's
Can you show the camera real quick?
Okay. So here's what we have. So far I'm writing our roster at the top, right? So
This
Peyton,
camera, this camera.
Sorry, that camera. So Peyton dead. So we put the X's by his name. Me, Price, Brock. So far.
I'm over there. I'm taking the ball out.
Carter's Kaka. He's taking the ball out. Ooh, I gave you a little accent. Yeah, that's what we have so far.
Okay.
Keep going.
Okay. So what are we feeling? Are we going for the win or the tie?
We're down 2
Yes.
on the road.
At Nebraska.
You go to overtime.
Who else is
are
in the
you
game?
winning?
There's only 4 in the game.
Well,
We have
we need
4
more
players.
Well, we need
JD's probably in. Throw JD in.
throw out all.
No,
of
he's
them.
out. He's out.
Okay,
JD
Josh
got
Dick's
hit.
also dead.
Okay.
X's by his
You
name.
get. I will hand you.
You give us a player, yeah.
You guys get Laji Dembele.
Okay, I love Logi, great player, so that's a good one. He always solid. Okay, so Carter's taking the ball out.
Yes.
So we got Brock. Me, Price,
Brock needs to get the ball
Logi.
initially.
So what top of the key you think? Or we'll run building.
Double B's.
We got Logi. And I'm up here.
Where
is
Price?
Price?
Get him in the corner.
Yeah,
You
you're
need him?
a shooter. Sorry, Price. Not
Okay, show the camera.
Okay. So we're running building block here. Carter taking the ball out.
Yep.
There's me and Logi in our line. Brock at the bottom. Pryce.
You got Pryce as far away from the ball as possible.
He's not sniffing the ball.
So,
Take over drawing skills.
what do we want to do?
We got like halfway here.
Okay. So, obviously,
Hey, turn it and like draw like this.
upside down.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry. Microphone.
Do you have any idea what we want to do with this play?
Pryce is not getting the ball. You gotta come back in, right? We're gonna run some.
Yeah, how should I?
You wanna run him up against the ball, and then you want like a gold. Pryce out of there. You come across.
Oh, okay, watch this. Okay.
I think we just called another one.
We did.
Got it.
Yep, yellow.
This is called.
No.
This is called
Play calls.
BBG. This is the play call. Brand's over there. He just got done yelling at the refs. BBG. We got it. Okay.
Sir, coach.
Boom. Go get him. Meet this guy.
We're screening down.
Here comes Brock Harding. Here he comes. Ball's in. I step in. Pryce. Ball's going to start coming this way with Brock. Get Pryce out of the way. He goes this corner. Evan runs here. He sets a screen. We got Laji setting a screen. Kaka comes this way.
All the way down.
Brock has all of this space because my defender needs to be sealed tight on me because if I get it off, it's going in. And the Huskers are going home. So we got a driving opportunity. If we want to tie, we don't. This guy, he stunts. It's over. Ball, shot, 3, 2, 1, 0.
Swish.
Big
A
Ten
lot of Hawks on
champs.
the court. Big Ten champs.
Yep. Oh, we got
Yeah.
some laps outside. Thank you.
BBG.
Can I go near the ball after the play is over?
Yeah, no, so the shot goes in, and then the rest of the team is over.
Drop a celebration.
Yeah. So, okay, our bench is here. So then, Peyton's out of the game. Where
He's
are you?
dead. He's
Died
dead.
with the
Yikes.
X's.
So Peyton, Owen, and JS are over here. But then we got our boy Trey's right here. We got Fours. We got Coops over here. Sadu, Drew, Chris, and others. Shot goes in. Pryce goes straight to the locker room. He's sad. We ran him away from the ball. But they're here. They're here. They're meeting me because I was drifting after the shot. I knew it was in. We're here. We're here. By the way, Evan was in place for the backside rebound. I do want to state that.
Just in case.
Perfect spot. And they're jumping like this. See that?
That's good jumps.
Jumping. BBG. Heard of it?
We won the Big Ten.
That's it.
Big champs.
Big Ten champs.
And champs.
All right, I'll take it. To celebrate, we go to Estella's, everybody, and we get the Iowan.
And I get the Iowan Peyton style, no veggies.
Please.
The Iowan dash Peyton.
Dash.
Dash.
Special here.
Yeah. All right. Well, thank you guys very much. Big thank you to Estella's, Liquid Death, and the Bug Man for all the great
And this
stuff.
is the last episode of the season.
Yeah, this is
Yes.
it. And I'm not sure if we're going to be back during the season. Probably not, because we had a lot of trouble coordinating this episode over the last month and a half. But
Thank you so much for tuning in.
thank you so much. It's been a blast. I hope you guys enjoyed it. And this was a special episode with Carter Kingsbury and Evan Brauns. Thank you guys for coming on. And
So much, guys.
again, huge shout out to Estella's Fresh Mix. Thank you guys.